You guys talked about your emotions a little bit out there, but could you elaborate a little more on how you guys are feeling right now?
It's just been a crazy summer. There's so much emotion in LA after we won there. There was a lot of pressure building, and breaking the record in front of our whole family kind of actually just released a lot of tension, I guess, that had been building. And we just maybe we were playing safe up to that point, but we kind of just, the floodgates have kind of opened since, and we played our best tennis that we've ever played. And this is the craziest summer that we've ever had. I mean, to win Toronto, Cincinnati, and the Open is a dream come true.
When you say best tennis, you really feel like you're...
Yeah, I felt like there are pockets of this summer where I was laughing at shots Mike was hitting. He was just
hitting some good shots
hitting
too.
frozen ropes that was blowing my mind. And I've seen him play every day of my whole life. And I hope I was doing the same.
Yeah, you're playing pretty good.
What are people saying, though, that Bryan seemed to be slipping?
Yeah, I mean...
Good?
Yeah. I mean, up to the summer...
Or was that just you, bud?
I don't know who's saying it, but we were focusing on the record. After we lost in the quarters of Wimbledon, we went home, and that was our main focus. We worked really hard for a couple weeks in California, and yeah, as Bob said, after we won in LA, it felt like we have our small place in history, and the pressure was released, and
everything else is just gravy. Yeah.
Have you been in an atmosphere like today's in a doubles match?
No, not from the very beginning. I mean, when we came out, it was pretty full. Usually they start filling in toward the end of the match. They're waiting for the next match, but they came out to see the doubles, which was really nice. And I gotta give Jim Curley and USTA and US Open a lot of credit, because they were playing that final at 11 a.m. for many years, and it was just too early. And just moving it back that hour and 15 minutes has really made the difference in crowd, and it's a lot more fun.
And you think the Indo-Paco Express story?
Well, definitely.
Yeah,
I mean, I could see them. I could see a bunch of Indians and Pakistanis out there at 10:15 a.m. when we were warming up. And I was looking around, I'm like, we're not going to have this whole crowd on our side for sure.
If you weren't playing for the championship, would you have been on their side?
Yeah, we would have been rooting for them. Yeah. Great guys. It's great to see another marquee team out there. They're going to gather a lot of attention for doubles, and they're going to be spokesmen for doubles, which we love. And I think this is going to raise the profile.
What did Qureshi's statement mean to you guys at the end when he talked?
It choked me up, because I could see him. He was quivering a little bit. He was very choked up. Just to give that message to everyone it was very heartfelt. And he even said before, he's like, I'm going to say something about Pakistan. I hope you don't mind. I don't want to steal your limelight. And we said, that's great.
Does it make you realize that there's so much more in tennis than tennis?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just a match. It's a game. When it comes down to it, there's a lot of people in Pakistan who don't have homes and are out on the street. And I mean, what they're doing to bring India and Pakistan together is pretty special. So a sport can bring people together, and these guys are going to be great for the game for a long time. Hopefully they stick together, and I think they will. And it's going to do great things for doubles. It's going to do great things for everything.
Yeah, what they're doing is a lot more important than winning the U.S. Open.
Could you foresee perhaps going to both countries and playing exhibitions?
That'd be great. We would love to do anything with those guys, and I'm sure those guys are rock stars in those countries right now. And we've seen what Mahesh and Leander have done for tennis and doubles over in India, and I could see the same sort of excitement behind these guys. So we'd love to go over there and check it out, get a feel for what's going on.
You're riding a pretty big wave of emotion in good tennis right now. Does that make it a little harder to not be going to Colombia?
We support the team, and we've talked about it, and I mean we'd love to go down there and help the team, but I mean I think we have some ties left in us in the future, and we respect Pat's decision. I think good decision needs 3 singles guys, and we're gonna enjoy a good week off. I think. Want to go to Disney World?
Yeah, it's not often in tennis that you get a win and enjoy it. There's only a couple times of the year. This tournament, Masters Cup, that's it. And this is going to be extra sweet. We're going to go back, put the rackets down, and really let everything sink in because it's been a whirlwind summer. I mean, winning in LA, we were on a flight the next morning. 8 hours later, going to DC and back in the meat grinder. And same thing in Toronto and Cincinnati. So this is just let it all start processing what's going on.
So will the band be touring this fall?
The band has a couple gigs, a couple September gigs. Yeah, we got some new songs that we're working on. Looking for that second album to come out early of 2011.
World Peace, maybe a World Peace thing?
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
Qureshi was saying yesterday that they had put up makeshift screens all across Pakistan. People are out in the streets watching it. Does that kind of awe you when you step back and think about that people are sitting around in squares on the other side of the globe watching you guys play tennis?
Yeah, it's amazing how big it is back home for them. Everyone knows Qureshi and Bopanna now back in those countries, and that's amazing that millions and millions of people are going to be watching that match, doubles match, which is pretty cool that they're rallying behind him. And
yeah, I mean, every time we've ever gone to an Indian restaurant, they say, "Do you know Leander?" And they say, "Of course you know Leander."
And they know us too because we play.
We're like, "We beat him." They're like, "No way, free meal." So I can imagine what these guys are going to become over there.
Does that not happen when you go to Waffle House?
No, doesn't happen with us.
Not even to see Isner?
Yeah.
Bob, Mike, as for your performance on the court, both those 2 tiebreakers, you were down a mini break right away in each one of those sets, and you played amazing tennis. I mean, the volleys, the shots you withstood, and the combinations you came up with were mind-boggling. What do you think about you beat the best singles players in the world on the doubles court as well? What about the doubles game, and your doubles game in particular, enables you to do that? I mean, what are the ingredient shots?
I think today we were phenomenal. I mean, with a little, it was a 50-mile-an-hour wind coming down the court. I thought we were seeing the ball great. I mean, it's awesome when you can see the finish line. There's one more match to go. You could leave it all on the line, and that's what kept pushing us forward. You don't think about being down a mini break in the finals of a Grand Slam.
Bob, Mike, for a lifetime you've shared your career with the world. Your dad have made tennis in doubles what it is today. What does that mean to you guys right now?
I mean, we have the best jobs in the world, and we love what we do. And we're happy to be campaigning for doubles and making doubles big. I mean, it's been great the last.
You think you've been successful with it?
Yeah, I mean, with my dad. I mean, I think 5 years ago we were sitting in this room, giving a press conference on trying to save doubles.
I remember.
And it was on its way out. My dad worked behind the scenes for about a year, and got it done, and with a lot of top players. And now doubles is strong. I mean. Right out there, it was just a packed house for a couple doubles teams, and I mean that was the best atmosphere, and that's a TV match, which is huge. So I mean we're very happy that we've been able to help doubles out.
2 years ago you won here, had the biggest bash in Manhattan ever.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing tonight?
What are we doing tonight? I heard J-Lo has a party. And, might be there.